Hi guys, and welcome to the second video, which was a request from Elizabeth. And this video she asked how to pronounce en, which is en, and en, which is on, and en, which is an. Okay, so this video will probably be titled, you know, en, or something like this. Okay, so the first thing to say about these three vowels is these three pairings, if you will, of vowel and consonant. It's a really good question, and I really find that this messes up a lot of people's reading. So one of the things I do with people who watch and follow me on YouTube, but just do maybe one or two classes with me, is the first class that they will do will be on pronunciation, and the second class I will do with them is on reading, because I think if you're going to go and be reading a lot of material in your own time, what's going to make it sit in, what's going to make you absorb it, what's going to make you remember it, is that you're fully accurately pronouncing these words, and your body's going to remember saying them. You're going to remember the muscle memory. So I think I'm going to include IN in it as well, possibly. So we'll see what's going on there. So the first thing to remember with any sound in French which involves an N is that it's all about vibration. And I'm going to tag Elizabeth, and for those of you watching, the video where I talk about that underneath. So what I mean by that is, number one, those of you that follow the method know that with me I ask you to not be as obsessed with the consonants as you would be as English speakers, or, you know, second language English speakers. And I'd like you in French to be focusing on the vowel. And yes, that's all about breathing out and, you know, rue, rouge, whatever, finir, all that stuff. But the main point with that is I want you to be trying to apply a bit of vibration to each vowel. So either above the chin or below the chin. So for example, you know, rue or finir is ii or u. That's vibration in the head, above the head space above the chin, whereas u, you know, these are vibration. This is vibration below the chin. So anything n based is going to be in the head. It's going to be above the chin. So what this means is you can't just sit there playing around with your mouth expecting to make it sound French. So let's look at the words that Elizabeth has asked about. If you have an en, as in en français, en. So can you just play with yourself, pardon the expression, can you play for yourself with getting some vibration in your body? Just go, Okay, get some vibration going on in the sinuses, in the head, secondary resonance. Just say en. Now let's try and make this last for three. Play with making it come lower down. Make it go higher up. I never told you this wouldn't be a stupid video. So in other words, when you're using that sound, so we're talking about en now. So there are il y a trois, there are three, il y en a trois. En. So in the mouth, en, but in the face and the vibration, en. All right? So on, en. Now, if you gave me exactly the same sound, it would wash. It would wash. It would be fine. It would be okay. I guess from my perspective, there's the similar vibration and possibly a slightly different mouth shape. So one is en and one is en. So a little bit more in the mouth. But if I said en, hang on, if I said on, but if I wanted to say we speak using on, but I just said the en vowel, would it make sense? En pas. Yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit of a wider mouth shape than it should be, but it would wash. But on is en. So again, you've got this imagine you just been punched in the nose. En. Yeah? On parle. Okay? So again, nasal vibration. Moi j'ai 40 ans. En. Chin drops a little bit more, but again, perceivably pretty much the same shape, the same sound. Oh, pardon me, that's my old video. En. Alors moi j'ai 3 ans. I'm not 3, but I'm just saying the sentence. 33 ans. L'âge de Jésus, the age of Jesus. En. So that's a little bit more of a mouth drop, whether or not in terms of reading someone's face as they're speaking, you perceive the different shapes between en, and en. But vibration-wise, it's in an identical place, pretty much, okay? Now, the next thing, let's just talk about the N as well while we're there. If you have, for example, with the IN or the AN even. So what I also say a couple of other things about N in French. I say when you have an N in French, the vowel that comes after the N most of the time will change the vowel that comes before the N. So if I had happy, contente, content, if I had the feminine happy, contente. If I had gris, I'd have grise. Fine, I've just made these words longer. If I've got an N sound, so la fin, the end, fine, F-I-N-E would be the pronunciation with the feminine. So if I had un, so I-N, like information, notice I'm still very nasal, information, yeah? Or important, now I'm bringing in the but I'm still going via the I'm still going via the nasal. But if I had I-N and a vowel, for example, so finir, notice that I don't just go fanny, I don't say the same I make the previous vowel higher. So for example, if I had an Italian, italien, I added a double N and an E. That's nothing to do with the double N, that's just the E on the end. That means the previous vowel is going to go higher. Italienne. If I had certain, certain, more vibration. Feminine certain, she certain, elle est certaine. So my general rule for N words is this. Make it about the nose, make it about the vibration. EN is en, AN, Elizabeth, sorry, ON is en, and AN is en, okay? Include in your sequence vowel-wise. Moi, j'ai 43 ans, you know, whatever, I'm 43. Let it all come out on the air. When we start dealing with IN, un, slightly different shape, but still a nasal vibration, or in, still a nasal vibration, going higher. All right, so that's the general collection. I am, So that's my general roundup of N's and M's, and I hope that's useful. If I've missed any off for you, Elizabeth, do please let me know. Do let me know underneath if that's helped you, but my general guide then for the N-style pronunciation is to try and keep it in the nose, okay? You're not saying... So let's say some words. So for example, just copy me on these words. Let's say enfant, enfant. So arguably you've got an EN and then an AN, so similar, enfant. Do me another one. Let's say honest, honnête, honnête, honnête. Let's say a plan, un plan. Yeah, un plan. But notice again, if I put a vowel after that N, so to plan, planifier, planifier, okay? So a nice little trick to end on is this word. Say for me a year, say for me a male short little person, formerly known as a dwarf, but we don't say that word anymore. So un nain, N-A-I-N. Say for me a female little person, une naine, Say for me a donkey, une âne, And I really find those are good ones to practice the N sounds with. All right, I hope I've run through them all. If there's any words that specifically you do not have the pronunciation for, can I remind you of the marvellous existence of forvo.com, Forvo.com. I shall reference it underneath, or just WhatsApp me. Yeah, +44 7899 732 838, and I'll say the word back to you guys. Okay, speak soon. I hope this helped, Elizabeth. Do please let me know.